This moment isn't random. It was meant for you. You are here for a reason, guided by a force greater than you can see. Something deep inside you already knows this isn't just another message. It's a divine confirmation. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. And right now, you are standing at the edge of your breakthrough. Everything you've been praying for, everything you've been waiting on, is already moving toward you. The doors that once seemed locked are about to swing open, but there's one thing you must do. Act in faith. No hesitation, no second guessing. This is the moment where you step into your power. This is your time to rise, to receive, to claim what has always been yours. Will you take the step that changes everything? Engage with the message. Before diving into this message that could shift the course of your reality, take a brief pause. Engage with this moment. Acknowledge its significance. Tap into the energy by pressing like, subscribing to help us reach our first milestone, and dropping the number 55 in the comments. This isn't just a random act. It's a declaration, a call to align yourself with what's already unfolding. If this message is truly meant for you, something deep within will keep you watching until the very last second. But not everyone is prepared to handle the depth of what's about to be revealed. Some may click away, uncertain or unwilling to embrace the shift. However, those who stay, those who recognize the gravity of this moment, are about to experience a reality unlike anything they've ever known. Let's begin. Right now, a moment unlike any other is presenting itself to you. This is not just another day, another routine experience. It is an intersection where the unseen forces guiding your path are making themselves known. The weight you've carried, the battles that have tested you, and the aspirations that have felt just beyond reach. Something is shifting. A rare and powerful opening is occurring, offering a bridge between the struggle of yesterday and the breakthrough of tomorrow. There is no randomness in this, no mere coincidence. It is a summons to step into what was always meant to be yours. Have you ever sensed that something greater is waiting for you, yet somehow it always seems just out of grasp? That cycle of striving, pushing, yet seeing little change, it hasn't gone unnoticed. The unseen forces that have witnessed your silent frustrations, your unspoken fears, your quiet moments of doubt, are now clearing a path forward. But hesitation is the only thing that can keep you where you are. The invitation is in front of you. The timing is undeniable, and the momentum is building. The life that once seemed distant is now closer than ever. But will you recognize it? Will you step forward? The threshold has been placed before you, and all that remains is your decision. Your journey starts here. Hit subscribe now and step into your purpose. Don't miss what's coming. There comes a moment when the path ahead becomes undeniable, a call that can no longer be ignored. This is not just another wave of encouragement. It is a defining moment, a direct signal pushing you toward your true purpose. The weight of past disappointments, the echoes of missed opportunities, and the longing for change have not gone unnoticed. If you've been waiting for confirmation that it's time to step forward, this is it. The season of hesitation has passed, and the moment of decisive action has arrived. No longer are you meant to linger in uncertainty. What you've envisioned for your life is now within reach, waiting for you to claim it. There is a unique power in responding when destiny speaks, a force that propels those who dare to move when the call is given. The challenges of the past are being rewritten, transformed into stepping stones, leading toward the fulfillment you've been promised. Whether it's reclaiming your strength, stepping into stability, or opening your heart to receive what's truly meant for you, the time is now. Nothing stands in the way but the willingness to believe. The alignment has begun. The shift is in motion, and action is the key that unlocks the next chapter. The power of intention is limitless, and within the simplest acts lie the greatest transformations. Imagine if a single, deliberate action could become the bridge between your current reality and the life you've envisioned. It begins with clarity, taking hold of your thoughts and bringing them into the tangible world. A blank page becomes the foundation, each word written anchoring your desires into existence. Let each statement hold certainty, free from doubt, crafted with purpose. Yet one more step remains, a silent imprint, a mark of alignment that amplifies the energy behind your intentions. This is not chance. It is a conscious act of faith, a declaration that what is set into motion cannot be undone. Once the words are set in place, tuck them away in a sacred space, allowing the unseen forces to take hold of your request. With each passing moment, know that movement is occurring beyond what the eye can perceive. Transformation is unfolding, and what was once distant is now drawing near. Faith ignites the process, and trust allows the impossible to become reality. There is a strength within that has been tested, refined through the fire of experience, shaped by moments of uncertainty and pain. Every silent battle, every hidden wound, and every unanswered question has not gone unnoticed. The weight of hardship, the sting of broken trust, and the ache of unrealized potential have all played their part in the journey, but they do not define the destination. This is the turning point, the moment where struggle transforms into strength. No longer will setbacks hold dominion over the future. The tides are shifting, and what once seemed like an endless cycle of disappointment is now giving way to a breakthrough unlike any before. There is an unseen hand guiding the way, clearing the obstacles and leading towards something greater. The time has come to release the burdens of yesterday and embrace what lies ahead. This is not about simply surviving. It is about stepping into a reality where the hardships of the past become the foundation of something extraordinary. The promise of renewal is here, and forward is the only direction left to go. Your journey starts here. Hit subscribe now and step into your purpose. Don't miss what's coming. Creation begins within, and every dream is a seed waiting to take root in reality. There is no randomness in desire. The visions placed in the heart are invitations to step into a higher alignment. But dreams are not meant to remain as distant possibilities. They are meant to manifest, to be shaped into existence with intention and faith. The process is one of connection, of bringing thought into form, and of stepping into the flow of the unseen forces working behind the scenes. The act of writing, of placing each desire into the physical world, is more than just an exercise. It is a declaration, an imprint of intention upon the fabric of reality. Numbers hold resonance, carrying vibrations that amplify what is set into motion. A single step of faith initiates a series of movements beyond what can be seen, and what once seemed unattainable begins to unfold with precision. What is waiting on the other side of belief is not just possibility, it is destiny in motion. The moment of alignment is here, and the choice to step into it has never been clearer. There comes a time when disappointment no longer has the final say, when the weight of broken trust and unfulfilled promises gives way to something greater. Every trial, every betrayal, every moment of feeling unseen or unheard has not gone unnoticed. The shifting tides of destiny are in motion, and the season of setbacks is coming to an end. What once felt like delay was never denial. Rather, it was preparation for something far beyond what was imagined. The unseen forces working behind the scenes are orchestrating a transformation so profound that it will surpass every expectation. The doors that once remained closed are now being unlocked, not just with opportunity, but with restoration, with fulfillment, with abundance. There is no longer room for doubt. What has been stripped away will be returned, and what has been fractured will be made whole again. This is the moment where alignment takes place, where faith is no longer just a concept, but a force that reshapes reality. The next step is clear: clarity in desire, certainty in belief, and unwavering confidence in the unfolding of what is meant to be. Dreams do not remain in the realm of thought. They demand action, movement, and deliberate intention. The power to shift circumstances lies in the decision to step forward with certainty. What has been placed within the heart is not meant to remain as a vision, but to be molded into reality through action. The moment of waiting has passed. Now is the time for movement. Every effort, no matter how small, carries weight. The act of stepping forward signals readiness, a declaration that the time for change is no longer distant, but present. Whether the goal is stability, success, or the fulfillment of long-held aspirations, the path forward is clear. The unseen forces are aligning, and the invitation to claim what is waiting has been extended. What happens next is no longer a matter of chance, but a matter of choice. The transformation has already begun. Don't just watch, be part of the movement. Hit subscribe and step into your purpose. Your journey starts now. There is power in the written word, a force that shapes reality and bridges the gap between thought and manifestation. When intentions are set on paper, they become more than passing wishes. They transform into declarations, stamped into existence with certainty. This practice is not merely about placing words on a page, but about aligning the heart, mind, and spirit with a greater force that listens, responds, and moves accordingly. Every line written is a statement of belief, a testament to unwavering faith in what is yet to unfold. The act of recording desires is more than routine. It is a sacred dialogue, an energetic imprint that carries weight beyond what can be seen. And when those words are placed in a space of stillness, left to resonate in the quiet of the night, they do not remain idle. Instead, they set into motion unseen movements, opening pathways and shifting circumstances. This is more than hope. It is an act of trust, a knowing that what has been set forth in faith will return in divine order. Wealth, success, and prosperity are not distant aspirations reserved for a select few. They are part of the flow that is available to all who are ready to receive. The struggle of scarcity is not a permanent condition, but a mindset that can be shifted with intention. Aligning with abundance requires more than just wishing. It calls for active participation in the process of creation. Putting financial goals into written form is not simply about stating needs, but about stepping into the certainty that they are already within reach. The moment intention meets belief, the process begins. There is a rhythm to the unseen, a precise orchestration that responds to conviction. As declarations are made with confidence, as they are embraced with trust, the unseen gears of opportunity begin to turn. What was once delayed starts moving closer. What felt unreachable becomes tangible. This is not about waiting for circumstances to shift. It is about claiming what is already set in motion. The alignment has begun, and now is the time to walk in expectation. There is a weight that lingers when trust is broken, a sting that runs deep when betrayal strikes from unexpected places. The instinct to seek justice is natural, but true retribution does not come from the hands of those who have been wronged. It is set into motion by forces beyond what can be seen. The imbalances of the past do not go unnoticed, and every wound inflicted is accounted for. The scales are shifting, aligning circumstances in ways that will leave no doubt that justice is at work. What was taken will be restored, not through anger or vengeance, but through a force that reshapes every loss into something greater. There is no need to dwell in resentment, for the unseen realm is already orchestrating a reckoning that will bring healing, closure, and revelation. Those who caused harm will be confronted with the weight of their actions, and transformation will take place in ways that extend beyond simple repayment. This is not about dwelling on the past. It is about stepping into a future where every hardship becomes a stepping stone towards something greater. Justice is unfolding, and nothing can stand in the way of what is meant to be restored. The deepest desires of the heart are never random. They are reflections of what is already aligned and waiting to be received. Love and abundance are not fleeting illusions. They are tangible realities ready to take form. The echoes of past disappointments, the cycles of scarcity, and the longing for something greater are not meant to be permanent conditions. When intention aligns with certainty, the unseen begins to shift, clearing the way for fulfillment in ways beyond expectation. The barriers once blocking financial flow are dissolving, making room for prosperity that sustains and uplifts. The loneliness once felt is being replaced by the presence of a connection that is deeper, truer, and meant to last. There is no coincidence in timing. Each unfolding event is part of a greater design. The moment to receive is now, and the doors are already opening. The only question is whether the step forward will be taken, whether faith will be strong enough to embrace what has been waiting all along. The transformation has begun. Don't just watch, be part of the movement. Hit subscribe and step into your purpose. Your journey starts now. The voices of doubt, the whispers of skepticism, and the weight of judgment have followed long enough. The assumptions of others, their limited beliefs, and their inability to see your true potential have no power over what is unfolding. The very people who expected failure, who dismissed your journey, are about to witness something beyond their comprehension. Every moment of doubt, every harsh word spoken against you is being transformed into undeniable proof of your rise. The unseen forces guiding your path are shifting the narrative, silencing negativity with the undeniable force of transformation. This is not about seeking validation. It is about stepping fully into what was always meant to be. Elevation is taking place, not for the approval of others, but as a testament to the power that has been working in the background all along. The past holds no weight against what is coming, and those who once doubted will have no choice but to acknowledge the undeniable shift taking place. The unfolding events will speak louder than words, leaving no room for denial. Numbers carry an energy beyond mere digits. They hold the vibration of movement, synchronicity, and divine orchestration. When a sequence appears repeatedly, it is not by accident. It is a signal, a message woven into the fabric of reality, confirming that alignment is taking place. A written declaration, paired with the imprint of a number, acts as a bridge, linking the unseen with the tangible. This is not about superstition. It is about intention, about stepping into the rhythm of a greater flow. Each written statement, each number set with purpose, acts as a beacon, calling forth the reality that has already been set in motion. When patterns emerge in unexpected places, when alignment begins to show itself in ways that feel too precise to be coincidence, it is a reminder that manifestation is already in progress. Trust in the unseen forces at work, knowing that what is meant for you is already on its way. The evidence is everywhere, and the unfolding process is unstoppable. There are moments in time when the unseen world becomes more accessible, when the barriers between the physical and the spiritual seem to fade. This is not an ordinary hour. It is a sacred window where energy flows more freely, where intentions carry greater weight, and where the whispers of the heart are heard with heightened clarity. In the silence of this time, when distractions fall away and stillness takes over, there is a unique opportunity to align with forces beyond what can be seen. Speaking desires into existence during this moment is an act of trust, a declaration of readiness to receive what has been set in motion. This is not about routine. It is about stepping into a divine rhythm, allowing faith to guide the process. The very act of engaging with this sacred moment sets transformation into motion, unlocking doors that once seemed out of reach. Each word spoken in this space is amplified. Each prayer becomes an imprint upon the fabric of reality, setting forth a ripple effect that cannot be undone. Shifts occur when belief transforms into action, when faith is no longer just a thought, but an undeniable force in motion. What once felt intangible begins to take form. What was once distant begins to draw near. This is where possibilities become certainties, where hesitation is left behind, and where manifestation takes shape in undeniable ways. As declarations are made with conviction, as the unseen is trusted with full certainty, movement begins. The echoes of past difficulties start fading, replaced by the clarity of a future that is already unfolding. What once felt delayed is now arriving in perfect timing, aligning in ways that could never have been orchestrated by human hands alone. This is not coincidence. This is the result of intention, faith, and divine order working together. The next step is simple. Step into this moment with certainty, knowing that the shift is already happening, that the reality once dreamed of is no longer a distant vision, but a transformation in progress. The unfolding has begun. The moment an intention is set in motion, the energy surrounding it begins to shift. The first day of stepping into this divine alignment is when the smallest signs begin to emerge, subtle, yet undeniable confirmations that something is happening beneath the surface. A newfound sense of clarity may settle in, an unexpected sense of peace, or even a sudden opportunity that wasn't there before. This is not by accident. Every thought released in faith, every request placed in trust, begins to reshape the unseen. The transformation does not always arrive with fanfare, but its presence is unmistakable. A conversation, an unexpected message, or even a moment of deep realization can be the first sign that movement has begun. This is the beginning of a reality shift, the first tangible proof that desires are making their way into form. What once felt distant is now stirring. No longer an impossibility, but a certainty waiting for its appointed time. As the process continues, the evidence will become stronger, the pieces falling into place with precision that cannot be ignored. What was once delayed is now set in motion, and the unfolding has begun. Momentum builds the moment belief is met with action. As the day progresses, what once seemed unreachable starts drawing nearer, not by force, but through alignment. This is where divine intervention reveals itself, not as mere coincidence, but as an intricate pattern unfolding with perfect timing. The moment intention was sealed, the unseen forces began orchestrating shifts that were previously unimaginable. What once appeared stagnant is now showing signs of movement, guiding circumstances toward a greater unfolding. A door that seemed firmly shut may suddenly show signs of opening. An encounter that seemed unlikely may take place, or a long-awaited answer may begin forming. The synchronicities are not random. They are the whispers of something greater at work. Reality is rearranging itself in response to unwavering faith, making way for what is already destined. The process has begun, and now it is only a matter of time before the full transformation is revealed. The weight of past wounds is beginning to lift, making way for renewal and transformation. The echoes of past hurt are fading, not because they are forgotten, but because they no longer have the power to define the future. The energy of restoration is in motion, setting things right in ways that were once unimaginable. The same individuals who once cast doubt or caused pain will soon come to recognize the gravity of their actions, not through force, but through the unfolding of divine order. What was once a burden is now becoming a source of strength, a foundation for a reality filled with abundance and possibility. The sense of lack, the feeling of being held back, is dissolving as opportunities begin to emerge. What once seemed distant is now drawing closer, no longer a hope for someday, but a shift that is actively unfolding. This is just the beginning of a much greater transformation, one that will continue to reveal itself with each step forward. Taking part in this sacred process of alignment is not just about seeking abundance, it is about stepping fully into a new way of being, where every area of life begins to flourish. A single moment of deep alignment has the power to set an entire course into motion. The first indication may not be grand, but it will be unmistakable. A subtle yet undeniable shift in energy, a sign that movement has begun. Clarity sharpens, direction becomes more defined, and circumstances start shifting to reflect this new frequency. The same doors that once felt closed are beginning to open, not through struggle, but through alignment. Encounters that seemed unlikely may now unfold naturally, and resolutions that once felt impossible may present themselves without effort. What seemed like coincidence will soon be recognized as divine precision at work, shaping circumstances to bring about the very reality that was envisioned. This process is not about waiting. It is about walking forward with full certainty, knowing that what has been set in motion cannot be undone. The past no longer holds weight. The future is forming, with every step taken in faith. The transformation is real, and it is already unfolding. Don't just watch, be part of the movement. Hit subscribe and step into your purpose. Your journey starts now. The shift has already begun, and the energy surrounding your life is aligning in ways that will soon become undeniable. The flow of prosperity that once seemed distant is now making its way toward you, opening pathways where there were once only obstacles. What once felt beyond reach is now stepping into your reality, revealing opportunities that were previously hidden. This is the start of something extraordinary, the first step in a journey that will reshape your circumstances and elevate every area of your life. The act of setting intentions with unwavering trust is more than a ritual. It is the catalyst for tangible change. Each morning of deep alignment amplifies the transformation already taking place, drawing what you desire closer with every passing moment. By the time the day unfolds, the first glimpses of movement will begin to surface. Unexpected connections, doors unlocking in the most surprising ways, and a renewed sense of clarity regarding the road ahead. Those who once underestimated you may begin to rethink their assumptions, and the weight of past struggles will start to lighten. This is the undeniable evidence that what was set in motion is already coming to fruition. Momentum builds with consistency, and every step forward strengthens the foundation for what is to come. The unfolding process is not random. It is precise, responding to faith with acceleration. What once seemed to move at a slow pace now begins to shift rapidly, aligning circumstances with greater ease. The signs are everywhere, confirmations that abundance is not a distant dream, but a reality in the making. The arrival of new financial opportunities, unexpected breakthroughs, and even reconciliations that once felt impossible will serve as proof that the unseen forces at work are moving in perfect harmony with your desires. The journey ahead is not just about material gain. It is about stepping into a life where confidence replaces doubt, where purpose overrides fear, and where the impossible becomes the inevitable. With each passing day, the process strengthens, and the transformation deepens. What was once only imagined is now taking form, and the path ahead is unfolding in ways that will leave no room for disbelief.